3, 2, and we are live? Yes, we are live apparently, guys. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another stream. So in this stream, we have a very special guest for today. It's Aydin Paladin. So how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Absolutely perfect. So we're going to talk a little bit about comic book stuff. And for those of you who want to catch up, I have a couple of articles in down the stream. So for those of you, for just a little bit of framework on the kinds of things that we're talking about for today. So anyway, I'm just going to send in the first article that I want to talk in with you. It's about Secret Empire, the new crossover.
Right.
The new crossover is happening. So I already sent you the link. We're gonna need to jump into the screen. Can we jump into the screen? No, wait a second. All right, we're jumping into the screen now. So have you had it open in the?
Yeah, I've got it.
All right. So wait, can I get rid of chat here? Right. So this is an article from Polygon. So not really the best source of ever.
Well, that's being nice. But yeah.
Yeah, so basically Polygon is going to talk a little bit about the history of Marvel's most controversial and unintentionally topical plotline in years. Because...
yeah.
Just... Alright. So, yeah, the chat's just catching up. So, hey guys. Hello. So, right. Anyway, so maybe... I'm going to give you the honor to read the first paragraph.
Oh boy. Okay. Marvel Comics is kicking off Secret Empire this week, the company's big summer event of 2017, in which a Hydra-aligned Captain America leads a takeover of the United States of America. It is the culmination of an entire year of slow build-up from Marvel, specifically from the creative team behind the current Captain America comic. And even if you don't read comics, you've probably heard about it and have questions. You want to keep going?
Yeah, of course. Like, questions like, is Captain America a Nazi now? Is Magneto a Nazi now? Why is Marvel even writing a story that seems to have generated some strong disapproval from pretty much every demographic? Like, oh, I don't know, you make Captain America and Magneto Nazis. Yeah. Like, oh,
how astounding about that second one. It does sometimes, like, sometimes I wake up and I feel like, am I living in an alternate universe? Like, am I, like, this is clearly not 616. I'm somewhere else.
Yes. Not. You're not in a 616 universe, apparently. This is, I don't know. did Bizarro just somehow... there's that stupid crossover between Marvel and DC. Maybe we're entering that universe.
Which one? There have been so many stupid ones.
Yeah,
which specific horrible Marvel DC crossover? Because they've done a couple.
They've done a couple.
Terrible.
All terrible. Yeah, the one which they basically combined Batman and Wolverine.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Well, that was very special.
Oh, that one. that cracked me up. What the hell was that?
Who knows?
Anyway, we're moving on.
Who knows?
The full picture is a broad one, but we put together the big moments. Sorry. Right, you're breaking.
I'm already stunned.
Wait a second, you're breaking up. I'm trying to not to stream.
Oh shoot. I actually have decent internet connection, but it could be possible that it's fucked. So
no, get the bandwidth to audio only and outgoing video to 360. So that should do it. Maybe because I'm streaming in HD, so that's probably a big mistake.
That sometimes I think messes with it.
So anyway, we're gonna continue. We'll take it from the beginning. While most of the criticism of Marvel lately has focused on the ill-conceived idea of a Hydra takeover led by Captain America, it's easy to forget the first wave of controversy came from Fox News? Sorry, what?
What?
More than a year ago, in October 2015, Marvel published Captain America Sam Wilson #1. It was the first issue of Captain America to be written by Nick Spencer. Good God, him.
Yeah. Wow. He's special. When did he start? Because he's got to be new. I wasn't familiar with his name.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, the only person worth reading it right now at Marvel is Ewing, but who the heck is this guy? Yeah. We can talk about Ewing if you want to talk about comics for real. We can talk about Ewing being the savior of Marvel.
Yeah, Nick Spencer came in and saved Marvel by shoving in just political propaganda, like how I just want to show you, if you just notice that there's a little bit of panel on that down an article of how incredibly subtle the political commentary is. It's very subtle right there. Just top notch. You see that?
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Oh, the political commentary has been over the top. It's been unbelievable.
It's
and it's like I was just reading today. I was just reading today the most recent the Captain Marvel comic, and it's like a bunch of I don't know if you're. I'm only reading it out of self-reading, and like at the end of the issue, like it's basically like she's been spending like the last arc trying to save these children. She fails to do it, blows a bunch of shit up, everyone dies, and in the end, she breaks through the clouds and talks about breaking the glass ceiling. It's like,
what?
Are you even trying?
What?
This is unbelievable.
This
is unfucking believable.
What? That is
like you just killed a bunch of people. You just murdered children. Better break that glass ceiling.
What?
What? Oh, it's on. It's.
Oh God.
Marvel, what are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing, Marvel? What in the name of God? Oh, I love this part over here. Fox and Friends got a hold of Captain America: Sam Wilson #1, and interpreted it as Captain America versus conservative story. Haas Tucker Carlson sympathized with the Supreme Serpent, whom he described as an American who has misgivings about unlimited immigration and the cost associated with it. Yeah, it's to the point where Marvel write their villains as, you know, their political opponents. Then it makes them sound like the most reasonable person in the room.
They wrote Red Skull to sound rational, and I was like, yeah, I agree. I was like, I think you're saying, yeah, I get on board. Red Skull, like Nazi the character, Hitler the character. You made Hitler the character rational.
Just can't believe how is even Marvel coming into that? Just and it's lots of very Trumpish vibe on this character, the new Red Skull. So anyway,
wrote Marvel, but then it gets canceled. Like Nova's going to get canceled. Actually, it is canceled. And then Ultimate.
Damn, you're breaking. Wait a second.
Ultimate.
Damn, wait a second. You're breaking. What the hell? You're breaking. What the hell is going on with you?
Let's see. I've been having I haven't really had issues with my internet. I pay a fucking lot of money for internet, so
yeah,
if it gets fucked up, I get angry.
Oh God. Okay, I think should be good. I think it should be good. I dropped the bitrate to 500. That was 1,000. Okay. 1,000. 1,000 was the best that I could do. But 500, I think they should make it a little smoother. So anyway, moving on.
My point was though, real quick though, if you didn't hear, like Marvel occasionally does have good comics, like Nova, if you're reading it right now, and Ultimate Squared or Ultimates 2, whatever you want to call it, or like actual good comics that are coming out, and they get overrun by this bullshit that's horrible. And then it gets canceled because they keep fucking pushing the stuff that doesn't sell.
Oh, wait. The Ultimates, is that somehow related to the other Ultimates Marvel series?
No, it's crazy. It's Ewing trying to make sense of the Marvel universe of cosmic Marvel, and it's amazing.
God, because you know that there has tons of names like super amazing Ultimates, Ultimatum.
Right, well, it's because I mean, whatever is going on right now, it's a little weird, but it's basically Ewing just trying to actually make sense of the last 30 years of cosmic Marvel, which is astounding. If you're not reading it, it's the only good thing reading it. That and Nova, which is also over. So it's like, well, Ewing wrote Vision, which was the best thing that Marvel published in 10 years. So
anyway, I want to talk a little bit about there's the issue concerning well, first off, Captain America becoming the agent of Hydra, because this is apparently the twist, the overall twist of this entire thing. Yeah, because I've heard people's defense on this thing, because they say like, oh, hey, superheroes becoming villains, that happens. Have you seen, I don't know, Raven, or maybe...
Sure.
Yeah, other villains.
Sure, Raven becomes Trigon, whatever, that's fine. That shit happens. It happens all the time. I don't mind Superior Spider-Man. I feel like I talked shit about it, but I actually didn't mind Superior Spider-Man. But it's like, you're talking about Captain America basically reveals himself as a Nazi.
Yeah.
You've taken shit a little bit to a point where it's outside the realm of believability, even for an entire medium that requires you to just take your brain out of your skull and like put it in a jar for 10 minutes while you read 24 pages of it.
Oh.
If that makes sense. You gotta remove your logic when you read comics. And if that's taking it too far, you've taken it way too far.
Drank too much the Kool-Aid. Right. So no, my issue here is that because there are some people's defense on one is that okay, comic book superheroes, they're being turned all the time, so why is this now an issue? And then one user said to me that hey, Thor was once a frog. So
Sure, he was.
so why is Captain America being a Nazi an issue? Why is Magneto, a Holocaust survivor, being a Nazi is an issue now? Like,
I almost feel like how this is impossible. Okay, that's actually so difficult. It hurts my brain. It should be so obvious to you, like where the difference is between Thor being a frog or Thor being a horse guy, a horse alien. Like, we don't care about a Beta Ray Bill is awesome. So nobody dislikes Beta Ray Bill. I mean, maybe somebody does, but I certainly don't. Nobody cares. It's the way that it happened where it's like, oh, Thor, Odin's son he's been cast down. He's not worthy of being Thor. But yet Jane Foster, all of us, and it's not just her becoming Thor, because that would have been fine. And you're a long-term comic reader, I know. So you know that like stuff in comics is always cyclical. It's always going to go back to the status quo eventually. So we're like, fine. But it's the way that it happened, and that's the way that Jane Foster acts as Thor that is...
Yeah, I understand. It's a huge issue.
Likable.
Yeah, the way how the transition, how the characters transition from like one character to the other. Like you said in your video about legacy characters, like Blue Beetle, for example. Like nobody mind Jaime Reyes becoming Blue Beetle. Absolutely nobody. Like in fact, people loved it. People loved.
I know everyone loved him because he was lovable. He was like the 2006 DC's Spider-Man. Yeah, like the ultimate version of Spider-Man. Because he's got a great cast of side characters and friends and family. And then he's also got Booster Gold as his sort of mentor. That was great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic comic writing. And replacing a dead character.
Yeah, it's good. It's the replacement is thanks to good writing, and thanks to this good writing, we have these characters that are new replacing the old characters as legacy characters. They are good, but now it is Marvel. We have this new phenomenon of basically doing everything, doing what Blue Beetle did, except with terrible writing, and they did it to every single character. Like,
they really have. They've done it to everyone.
Almost, I mean, everybody.
Pretty much every major Marvel character has now been replaced at this point. And it's so weird because I don't understand why they did it.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, back when DC New 52 decided, you know what would be a good idea? If we're going to change Lobo from a biker guy to a Twilight Edward guy who is so... What the fuck was that?
But hey, who did the original design for New 52 Lobo? Because I love his art.
Yeah, I forgot.
Rockford, yeah, he's great. He draws the nicest butts in the industry. He is really the king of butts, lady butts, not really Lobos, but I don't want to see that. But
wait, who? Rob Liefeld?
No, Kenneth Rocafort did the original design for the New 52 Lobo.
Yeah,
the really stupid looking Lobo.
No, the original one. The original I forgot.
Original one's great. I was talking about the stupid New 52 one.
Oh yeah, the New 52 one looks like Edward from Twilight.
Right.
This so pale. He has like this white skin. I was like, Jesus Christ, is this Lobo or a Twilight freaking fan fiction that I stumbled in?
Yeah, I mentioned this before the stream started, but it's the thing. It's like DC had what Marvel is doing now. DC basically went through with the New 52, where they did some of the appeal because when they first started Batgirl, and then you could see Dan Didio, whatever, his confusion of how to take DC, because it's like, oh, we'll put out Batgirl and give her a trans roommate, but we can't let J.H. Williams write Batwoman's lesbian marriage. So it was obviously him debating what can make me the most money.
Yeah, like about that thing, because I'm still wondering because I'm still on the verge of mystery here because I haven't read comics since like ever. So
No, you're cool. I'm farther behind than I'd like to be.
right, but the point is, the reason why I invited you here because I watched your video and it seems like you have a lot more knowledge on comic books than I am because my knowledge in comic books only stem from like the animated series and browsing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, browsing
Well, I've
too much.
watched a lot of your videos, so yeah, okay. I might have more, but my knowledge is out of date as well. So
Okay. All right. So my knowledge only mostly came from like the animated series. Teen Titans is my favorite.
yes.
Justice League. Justice League. It's been a while since I watched that. So anyway, let's just move on to this dumbass Polygon article. There's
Oh
this.
fuck. Okay, we have to go. I have to look at this again. Great. Okay.
Okay, the response. I just wanted there's this paragraph. That's very interesting. The response from this revelation was predominantly negative. Captain America Steve Rogers #1 was released at the height of popularity of the Captain America Civil War related "Give Captain America a Boyfriend" hashtag. I'm sorry, what? How does that relate to any of the previous? Oh, so what you're saying here is the LGBTQ community on Tumblr. They hated the idea that Captain America is a Nazi because apparently a bunch of Tumblrites they cannot ship Captain America with Bucky anymore because he's a Nazi. What?
By the way, what an awful ship. Why
Yeah.
not ship him with Clint? Clint is such a better ship. Clint is literally a Captain America fanboy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would much rather see that.
Yeah.
Bucky's just like that's like his friend. Clint literally wants to jump his bones pretty much. Outside of actually wanting to fuck him. If you've read Marvel Comics for long enough, Clint Barton, Hawkeye, has the biggest boner for Captain America.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they didn't really like show it. They didn't really like show it in like the movies or something. The movies they didn't show it, but
no, it's not. It is not. The movies do a really bad job of showing that kind of stuff because in the comics, I don't know how much you know about this, but in the comics, what happens essentially, Clint in the original Silver Age stuff, Clint wanted to be a hero, but he fucked up and he got framed for doing a bank robbery, so he ended up being like on the lam for a while, and Iron Man hates him because Iron Man was the guy to try to arrest him, and Cap was like, "Fuck you, Tony. This guy's my friend. He's an Avenger now." And so something you don't get through the movies or the shows is that Tony Stark and Clinton Barton hate each other, and Clint wants Cap's D really hardcore.
Yeah, the some of the character relationships in like the comics they can't really appear in the movies though, especially with the short time span.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I like the movies. I'm fine with them. So.
Yeah, I like the movies too. It's just that some of the really meaty, juicy character relationships in like maybe we should find a time where Pepper Potts can actually become Rescue. No, not really.
I love Rescue people. Like that's the thing. Like that's a kind of legacy character I want to see. I want to see Pepper Potts be Rescue. I like that stuff. That's cool.
Yeah,
I think anyone who reads comics likes that kind of shit. It's this horrible handling of it that makes everybody mad.
Yeah, why bother having why make Riri Williams in the first place? Because she's a minority? Like you already have Pepper Potts. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, damn, where was I? Right, I think we're just gonna move on. So there was also an outcry from Jewish comic fans who took umbrage with the idea of turning a branch out of two Jewish men into an agent of Hydra. The group has been seen as analogous to the Nazi Party for many years and has been led by overt Nazi characters like the Red Skull Hydra. Hydra was originally created as a rival spy organization to Nick Fury's SHIELD, and it was established shortly after the organization's first appearance that it was held by Fury's wartime foe, Baron Wolfgang von Strucker, a Nazi. Baron Wolfgang von Strucker? Who is that? Oh, it was that guy with the what's that guy? The eye thing in Avengers: Age of Ultron, like initially.
Oh right, yeah. I forgot he was in that actually.
Yeah, he was in there.
Age of Ultron doesn't. It was not a good movie in my opinion, so I forget it.
I agree. It's not a good movie. It's not.
I tried to watch it actually like 3 times, and I keep falling asleep during it. It's just not a good sign.
Yeah. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about comic book diversity because this is the one thing that I've been you've been discussing on your video. Comic book diversity. So apparently people have been talking that and speculating, and the Marvel director or whatever just said that diversity is hurting comic book sales. Diversity
It
is the one.
was yeah. He's the VP, the vice president of sales.
Yeah,
Said that. Yeah.
the vice president of sales said diversity is hurting Marvel Comics. Well, what is your take on this entire thing? How is do you think that he's right on this thing, or in what
No,
way?
I think he's completely wrong. Because as someone who's been reading Marvel my entire life, and someone who's been reading comics seriously for a very long time,
Uh-huh.
Marvel's always been diverse as hell.
Yep.
DC's always been diverse as hell. And then now you look at stuff like Image and Boom and IDW, where you have all kinds of other publishers who are producing it basically like, hey, you got an idea for a comic? Put it out. Frankly, Image, they have, like, essentially with Walking Dead, they have unlimited resources at this point. They can publish anything. And I've heard Kirkman say that directly when I've seen him in person. He said, in 1999, we didn't have the money to do anything. But now we've got Walking Dead was such a huge boon for us that we can publish anything. And look at Image Comics right now. They'll publish anything. They'll publish weird shit. Comics are under a new age of actual diversity in terms of being able to have different topics that we haven't had since before the Comics Code Authority was instituted. So 1965? When was it? Oh, shoot, I should know this. That's not good.
Yeah, the 60s. The 60s, the Comics Authority, right? Yeah, it's around that time.
CCA. And no, I don't think Marvel has a diversity problem. I talked about this in my video. The first besides Marvel, the second Captain Marvel, 1982, is Monica Rambeau, a black woman.
Yes,
like, what? You serious? You think that Marvel hasn't been totally, like, diverse for forever?
Yeah, Marvel has been diverse, and I love that you on our video that you highlighted basically of how the newer characters basically changed, and Black Panther just didn't.
No, Black Panther's been white. Black Panther's been white. The Punisher's been black. So, like, what? Nobody has ever cared before.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden this becomes the selling point at all that they do, and they mention it in every single fucking issue of this shit, and it's so egregious. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm still completely wondering on like what were these people thinking? Like, pandering. This is the issue with pandering, and how all of these heroes, like, they're being changed into certain characteristics to appeal to minorities, everything like that. Like, I'm a minority, for God's sake. I am Asian, and I don't feel like I don't need to be represented. Like, if a character is white, that's perfectly fine. Like, I watch all the Marvel movies just fine. In fact, I love some of them. I love a lot of them, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're telling me that I need to have the same the hero that I'm seeing right now need to have the same color of skin as I am, just to that like recently Iron Fist, like, people have been begging Iron Fist just to make him Asian. Oh, you guys are so against stereotype, and you do that by telling people to have a stereotype.
It's like, hey, yeah, he's a martial artist, so Danny Rand better be, I don't know what, like, some stupid, make up some stereotypical Asian name. But my childhood hero as a young girl, my childhood hero when it came to comics was Storm, a black woman. Did that, like, change because I'm white? Did that no, didn't mean anything. I love Storm. She was always, like, the rational one. She's like, hey guys, let's stop and think about this stuff, because we got to think this out. She was always the sort of mom, and I was like, oh, I want to be Storm when I grow up. Her race had nothing to do with my opinion towards her as a character.
yeah, I mean, and there's also this thing of just because you don't like certain characters in a certain race, like that means you're a racist or a sexist, and just because you don't like the new diverse characters they just Marvel keep on shoving in that you're a racist, you're automatically a racist, you're a sexist, and I have
it's confusing to me, because I don't think this had ever existed until, like, the last maybe 3 years, because people who grew up with comics sort of, we were, like, used to, like, having characters that were all different races, different, and even sexualities. Like, I mentioned there have been gay characters that have been open in comics for years now. Comics were probably one of the most open media to gay characters in terms of that coming out into the public forum. We had gay characters for so long.
Starman.
No one's cared. Yeah, exactly. Like no one's cared.
No
Because,
one.
I mean, the authority. Like nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit.
Nobody. In fact, Starman. I heard Starman was really good. So anybody, maybe you could check it out. The character was gay, as far as I know. Yeah, he's gay. And someone asked me the question: Am I a minority in Indonesia? Yes, I am a Hindu in a Muslim country. So yes, that counts as a minority.
Right, that's weird. I'm really into Asian horror movies, so I've looked into Indonesian horror movies a lot. It's difficult to find.
No,
there's not a lot of them.
They're garbage. Don't.
Yeah, they are. I know what sad stuff because I watch horror movies from all over the world. Indonesia's not producing some shit, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you guys are not producing quality crap.
No. Well, I'm totally understand it. It's garbage. Like the only thing we're good at is beating the living shit out of people. That's the only thing we're good at.
Cool. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah. All right.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations. All right. So, moving on. So, we're gonna need to talk a little bit about. Apparently, people are boycotting this secret empire because they have this promotional shirt that has the Hydra logo in it. Yes.
And it was racist or something. It's a tentacle skull, you idiots! What the fuck?
So, it apparently, the most ironic thing out of all of this is that Nick Spencer he got a lot of flack for this. He's the one who has been trying so hard to pander to these people, and he got called a Nazi for writing Captain America to be a Nazi.
You can't make this up. You can't make it's like living in a comic book because you can't make it's too far outside of the realm of believability. I didn't know that. He got called a Nazi for making Captain America a Nazi. Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Neato.
God, that was so bizarre. And where is that? It was in the article down below. For those of you guys, just check it out. The idea that the world is in a bad place, therefore stories should be escapist and remains in a. Wait a second, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, no. Actually, they want to just destroy Nick Spencer. Just bury him.
I feel bad for him now, though, actually, because I mean, I called him a shitty writer, but like, just because he made Red Skull sound reasonable. But I think it's that last name. It's too close.
Richard Spencer.
It's too close to Richard Spencer. That they're probably just getting confused.
Yeah. What? There was that. I forgot which article for that. That there was that article that basically says, what was it? Nick Spencer is basically showing his political opinions that he's completely for the punting of Richard Spencer, and then there was like a citation on it. It's like unrelated.
Unrelated.
It's like, yeah, thanks for the citation right there. Oh my god, I think it was in the wait a second. Oh
Jesus!
It was the funniest thing that I've read in a while. It was like suddenly. Nick Spencer is in the support of punching Richard Spencer, white nationalist alt-right, completely unrelated. Just so
completely unrelated. That's so funny though, because oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh god. Anyway, oh no, okay. Oh damn! I damn. So the chat has been screaming for how how Roger is not gonna be on Tekken 7.
Roger's not in Tekken 7.
No. The kangaroo, the boxing kangaroo.
Yeah. What? It's not in Tekken 7?
It's not in Tekken 7 because apparently PETA got mad?
No! How
damn
horrible!
What
the fuck is wrong with them? I mean,
have
have you looked at any other Tekken characters? There's women with like titties all bouncing all over the place. That's not the shit you're mad about? You're mad about the fucking kangaroo? Are you serious? Well, I mean, what's his name? Thin for a while, didn't they? Bob?
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, a little bit of chubby representation in there, guys. Oh yeah, here it is. Tekken 7 Roger the kangaroo cut due to animal activists.
No. What? How? What stupid shit? Are they gonna cut? What's the wood character's always name? The like training character. Yeah,
Mokujin.
they gotta cut him too because it's like racist against trees or something.
But Kuma, the bear, still he's still there because he's stronger than a human
Bear's
being.
still in it, but they had to take out the kangaroo. Okay.
Oh damn! I need to call up my neighbors in Australia here just to make sure to check whether or not they're pissed off or something. Oh my god!
Yeah, they're awake right now. What time is it? It's late for me, but yeah, they're awake right now. Probably.
They're
I don't understand their time.
they're awake. They're definitely awake. What time are you
Yeah,
on?
who do you know in Australia? I'm Eastern Coast U.S., so it's 11:30 here.
Oh, I should have used that. I should have used Eastern
It's
Coast.
not too bad. I'm an insomniac, so I don't give a shit.
All right, it's okay. So moving on. Right. So where was the? I had that article.
Oh god, just how awful this is. Where did it go? Now I can't. I have to. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, where was that? I think I had this. Somebody basically just fully admitted that they want to connect Doctor Strange to somehow the election of Donald Trump because that will actually bring them clicks. They literally admitted it. There was that.
I don't have. If I had one of my airsoft rifles near me, I would just cock it right now. Definitely make that noise on stream. No. Man, sorry.
Oh yeah, you have airsoft. I
Oh
don't.
yeah.
I wish. I
And real shit, but yeah.
Yeah, it's. I just want to get one so that I can just. I need to record a little bit of a gun noise, cocking noises, or.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need it for when you're feeling like, you know what? Maybe this is the day. Maybe this is the day I just can't do it anymore. Just gotta give up.
Okay, so in your video, I find something very interesting in your video.
Mhm.
You cut off the part where you rant about One More Day.
Oh, I did because I ranted about it for about 10 minutes. And I was on like a comic podcast. It hasn't been uploaded. Comic Connoisseurs. I was on like basically 2 days after that because people were also wanted to talk to me about it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can't talk to me about One More Day. I'll throw a shit fit. I'll get real mad. I'll get real fucking angry. It's the worst thing that ever happened to Spider-Man, without question. I believe.
Yeah.
There's no question that One More Day is the greatest affront.
It is the
happened.
greatest. It is the greatest affront to human decency. It is an insult to the universe in general. It
That's
makes
taking a second.
it makes every single character that has healing powers in the canon universe to be not for some reason they cannot heal freaking bullets. Like, what?
It's so weird because and then like I was talking to this on the podcast as well, is because what technically happens is it's not Peter who makes the deal, it's Mary Jane. And it's just like Parallax, where it's like Hal Jordan isn't really responsible for fucking blowing up Coast City. He has been controlled by an evil yellow alien parasite.
Oh yeah, that time where Hal Jordan become a villain, and he was like who was like Hal Jordan become a villain, then the ring fell to, was it Kyle Rayner or was it Guy
Kyle
Gardner?
Rayner.
Oh, Kyle Rayner. All
Kyle
right.
Rayner. Guy got killed by, I think, didn't Guy get killed? No, I could be completely wrong, so chat, tell me if I'm totally stupid. I think Guy and all the other fucking, I think pretty much all of the Green Lanterns got murdered by Hal after he went insane. Because Guy's my favorite GL. He's always my favorite because I love the fact that he gets knocked on the head and he changes personalities. I love that. It's really funny.
Yeah, he's a little bit of an ass.
I love it, but no.
Yeah.
See, because he's got a brain issue, so you knock him on the head, and he goes between being a really nice guy and being a total asshole. I love Guy Gardner. He's my favorite.
And it sucks to see that nobody loves it.
Hey, no one else likes. I'm the only person that likes Guy Gardner. Is my favorite Green Lantern, and whatever. I like Kyle Rayner too, but yeah, Guy's definitely my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think in One More Day, was it Peter Parker asked? One of the first people that Peter Parker asked was Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange, like, he can. How can he not heal bullet? He has magic. He can't heal.
It's
bullet
more
wounds?
than that. It's more than that. The three that I think I mentioned, and I'll go into detail, that are stupid, is that like Peter Parker as a person is close friends with Mr. Fantastic, right? With Franklin or with Richards. And and we know that they've shown him in comics discovering the cure for cancer. What the fuck can he not cure? He doesn't go to him. No. He doesn't go to his best friend in the entire world, Wolverine. Because Wolverine and Spider-Man are besties. He doesn't go to Wolverine and be like, hey, could you introduce me to your friend Elixir, the Omega level healing mutant? No. He doesn't do any of this shit. He doesn't go to Hank Pym, a guy he's also super good friends with, the Scientist Supreme. He doesn't go to the Scientist Supreme and say, like, hey, Scientist Supreme, you think you could help my old aunt from not die, even though she says she wants to die?
Oh, like,
fuck you, Joe Quesadilla, fuck you.
Yeah, I just, well, there's that really stupid segment in like, basically the entire idea of the One More Day is basically trying to erase Peter Parker's marriage with Mary Jane.
Yes, it's essentially because people can't. There are. I actually asked this the other day with some other comic fans, so I'll ask you as well. There are certainly some comic readers who can't, for whatever reason, they can't deal with Peter Parker being an adult. They can't deal with him having success. They want him to perpetually be a down on his luck teenager.
Yeah. Because when he's like he started off as the kid, and eventually he needs to grow up and become his own superhero, take his identity, everything like that. Because everybody knows him and everybody loves him as this geeky teenager. Because that's how he started off. That's why
Ultimate was so good, because Ultimate was basically able to be separate from everything else, and Bendis was able to actually write street level Spider-Man, which is the only thing Bendis can write is street level. You get any further than that, he fucks it up. That's why he destroyed Cosmic Marvel the way that he has. And he can write Ultimate Spider-Man fine. I loved Ultimate Spider-Man. I think anybody who's like, people come up to me and they say, like, I want to read Spider-Man. What do I read? I'm like, read Ultimate Spider-Man. It's it doesn't require you to read anything else beforehand. You can just read the whole thing.
Yeah, the Ultimates was like the entire idea of Ultimates is basically just not basically for all the new comic book readers just to jump in without actually having prior knowledge to the other universe. And I heard that the Ultimates, like, the characters basically go a little hardcore, like unusually hardcore. Like it's basically it's a little unusually they act a little harsh, basically a lot more harsh than their original universe counterpart.
Ultimates is terrible. The only thing that's good about, because that's Ultimates is where Hank Pym rapes Wasp, and that's Janet Van Dyne, and that's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Outside of Ultimate Spider-Man, I don't recommend anyone read Ultimates, but Ultimate Spider-Man's really good.
Yeah. Was it also that time where Wolverine bangs Magneto's mom? I forgot.
Oh god, I don't remember that. I might have forgotten. Sometimes I try to like put things into memory holes, so I can't remember them. But I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was terrible, because I was basically just trying to recall a couple of terrible comics and just want to try to rant it. Just try to vent it. Just try to vent in some of the frustrations that I had. Anyway, some people have been asking to me, no, I haven't watched Teen Titans Judas Contract, and I'm probably not going to.
Watched it? Have you read it?
Judas Contract is basically the Terra arc. The Terra arc of the Teen Titans.
Yes. And I have it signed by George Perez himself.
Oh, nice.
It was so cute. Do you know anything about George Perez, the guy who drew all those old Teen Titan comics?
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart. He wears a Hawaiian shirt every day.
Oh.
He's just like the nicest guy.
I wish I could meet him though. Teen Titans is my favorite.
Sadly, but yeah, he's the nicest guy.
Yeah, Teen Titans is my favorite. I freaking love Teen Titans. I heard that the Terra arc on the Terra arc in the comic is a lot more brutal, because the Terra arc
fucking Deathstroke. She's fucking Deathstroke.
Yeah,
it's so fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, she's literally fucking Deathstroke. In the cartoons, they had to tame it down a little bit because, for the kids and everything like that. They even had to make Terra a sympathetic character, because the original Terra.
Original Terra is very annoying. She's a bitch. She's a total cunt.
She's a psychopath in a lot of ways. She is a psychopath in the original. And the Teen Titans, I like the Teen Titans, the cartoon version better. Because she's... I
did like the Teen Titans cartoon version. I also do like the comic version only because I'm a big fan of the Wolfman Perez run of Teen Titans.
Yeah. They're good. The Wolfman Perez run is good. I think it was the second volume No, it was right after the original Teen Titans, where they still have this. It was a couple of sidekicks from
Do they
the.
still have Aqualad?
Yeah, when they still have Aqualad and Robin, and was it Aqualad and Robin and Wonder
The
Girl?
first Teen Titans would have been actually the first four would have been Wally West, Flash, Dick Grayson, Robin, Aqualad, and Speedy.
Yeah, all of them. There was like the OG Teen Titans that they made it. The OG Teen Titans, not the Wolfman Perez run was the one that actually have Starfire. And
That was second. It's Starfire and Raven are in it. Yep.
Yeah, that was the run that inspired the TV series.
Mhm.
So, right. So there's Teen Titans, and one thing that I've been following other than Teen Titans was I've been following Batman comics, and I've been trying to read because you know it's been a while since I read comics. Last comic that I read was like Spider-Man. No. Last comic that I read was Batman. What was that? Batman was no, it wasn't the Killing Joke. It was that.
That's long ago. That's Azzarello.
No, it was that comic where that it was written by Jeff Loeb. The Long Halloween. There we go.
Oh, Long Halloween, great comic. And then oh shoot, what's the follow up to Long Halloween?
Oh, I forgot.
Another Loeb comic. But yeah, another Loeb comic is also very good. Loeb, back before he went insane, was a great.
Oh, what was the time before you go insane?
I think am I getting him confused? Loeb just started going crazy, and started to write shit.
I think he was the one. I think he was the one who was also in Ultimates. Got involved in Ultimates, as far as I remember.
Me, Loeb's a DC guy. I'm trying to like his. Shoot, now I'm losing.
Sorry. I think it was. I think it was either Identity Crisis or Cry for Justice. I forgot which one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what happened that made Jeff Loeb go insane. Because Long Halloween. Oh, Dark Victory is the sequel to Long Halloween.
Dark Victory.
Hush was actually okay. See how people hate Hush. I was alright with it. He did Daredevil Yellow, which I love. I love Daredevil Yellow.
Yeah.
I think is he the guy whose son died? No, that was what happened to Loeb? I forget.
Yeah, I think I don't know who was.
His son died of bone cancer in 2006, and that's why we have Sam Nova now, right? Is because of Jeff Loeb's son. So now Sam can't be the Dick writer anymore. Now it has to be. It can't be Dick writer Nova. Now it has to be Sam because his son died. Thank you.
So, someone said, doesn't the OG Teen Titans sound like the Young Justice team minus some characters? Yeah, in some ways, yeah. They don't have Wonder Girl, though.
No, Wonder Girl's not in it originally, but the Teen Titans was, like, so some of the interesting stuff about the Teen Titans is that, like, so one thing I love about it, I really like Dick. Make a joke about that. I do like Dick, but he's, Batman gets so pissed off at him for being in the Teen Titans is why he ends up going to, what's the city called? Bloodhaven.
Bloodhaven. I think
to be Nightwing.
Yeah, I think the reason why Nightwing go to the Titans in the first place is because he doesn't really like Batman's like tutelage or anything like that.
No, I'm not actually. Here's like I'll hang myself, right? I don't like Batman.
Yeah, I can understand because I
like every other character associated with Batman. I just don't like Bruce Wayne.
Yes, me too. I love Batman only for the side characters, the Robins, the Batgirls, Batman himself. Yeah,
I think he needs to get over it. Essentially,
yeah. People
just get it. Your parents are dead. I'm sorry. You need to get over it. You're too brooding. I love every other character associated with you. I just don't like you, Bruce Wayne. I loved it when Dick was Batman. I loved that. That was great.
I think Dick was it? I think he didn't want to become Batman. Dick.
No, it was before. It was pre-New 52. There was a short period of Dick Bats where Bruce died and Dick decided to take over.
Yeah. Dick takes over. I think I don't know. It feels when Dick becomes Batman, it feels a little reluctant of him, and he just
because he respects Bruce too much. Here's the question then: if you like all the related characters, who is the best Robin or whatever the best in that position?
Can I go for the Robin that barely got a role?
Carrie?
No.
Cassie?
No, the other one.
Oh, what's her name? The blonde. Shit, I always forget her name.
Stephanie Brown.
Steph.
Yeah.
Steph. Yeah, I do Steph. I like Steph. She's very bubbly. I like Steph.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Jason. It's Jason.
Oh, Jason. Okay.
For me, it's all Jason.
Okay. Jason is best Robin. All right, interesting.
For me, everyone has a different Robin that they love the most. The most, and it's always a personal opinion. I think for everybody.
All right, so yeah, people started commenting in the chat. It's very. It's Tim. It's Dick. It's Carrie. it's Jason.
It's Damien. It's Carrie. It's everybody. Like it's yeah.
Yeah, everybody's every good spoilers. Spoilers. Yeah, everybody's
Jason Todd was only Robin for like 12 issues before the Joker murdered him with a crowbar. So
oh yeah.
He barely counts as Robin.
Barely count. Yeah, Stephanie also. It's always barely counts as Robin.
Steph was really short too. She was only like Cass though. Well, Batgirl if you want to call her Batgirl. She doesn't count as Robin because she was only Batgirl.
Yeah, Carrie was only in the
Carrie
Dark Knight
was certainly
in the Dark Knight Returns, but she's only there in the Dark Knight Returns. Was it?
Yeah, I think, but that's the thing that's interesting is that like, oh, this is interesting. This is a really interesting point to bring it back to like the topic. Look how everybody has a fucking different Robin that's their favorite.
Oh,
and some of them
yeah.
are girls,
yeah.
And some of them are boys, and some of them could. I mean, if people fucking change the race of a Robin, no one would care. No one gives a shit. We just like the role of Robin if they're well written. We don't care about their gender or their race. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, everybody started to identify as Robin now. Oh my god. Robin. And Damien gets lots of shit because he deserves it.
Yeah, I can see the hatred towards Damien. Sometimes he's cool.
No,
I loved him in shit. What's it called now? The international one where it was Batman Inc. Yeah,
Batman Inc. Batman Inc. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Batman Inc. He doesn't really do much in there because it involves a lot more of the other Batman characters like
right.
Batwing. Like Batwing.
Oh, what an example of it's being fine for Batman to be essentially Batman in any other country on the planet and be any other race than Batman Inc. and nobody gives a shit. Yeah.
Batman Inc. is essentially Batman from like every sphere of the Batman Inc. was an international Batman. Yeah, it was Batman Inc. But yeah, it's basically Batman from every single part of the world. Batwing, David. How do you pronounce the last name? David Zavim. He's.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Stop. Don't use Luke. Who is that? Luke Fox. But they decided the animated series, the animated direct to DVD. They decided to use Luke Fox instead of David Zavim. I wish they just used David Zavim. He's so much better. Oh fuck! They're talking Teen Titans Go now.
Teen Titans Go! Please don't.
Don't. I just don't. Because the funny thing about Teen Titans Go is, I just want to make sure that to check whether or not Teen Titans Go is good for the kids as well. So I bring in my like 10-year-old brother to watch Teen Titans Go, and both of us were staring at the screen with a flat face.
Oh, I've tried to watch it. I've tried to, because I've tried to be like, I understand that I've got some biases, so maybe I'm just biased against this show because I liked the original Teen Titans cartoon and I really liked the Wolfman Perez run. So maybe I'm just being a bitch. No. Or maybe I'm just old. I don't know. Maybe it is very entertaining but you just said you watched it with a young person, so who knows? To me, it's awful.
Oh, wait a second. People, favorite Batgirl?
Cass.
Oh, good. I love Cass too. But
I love Cass. Well, Daredevil's my favorite. Well, hey, could you tell Daredevil's my favorite comic book character? I love the idea of her not being able to speak any language outside of body language.
Yeah,
that's really interesting to me. And they erased that really quickly, which was super annoying when that run originally ran. That it was like she basically got over her inability to speak any language outside of body language.
Yeah, she turned from not being able to speak any language to speaking Navajo. Like.
Yeah, that's fucked up. You're ruining the character. She should be retarded. She should be autistic, essentially. Like that's what I want her to be autistic.
Yeah,
you're ruining everything that I want from this character.
Yeah, that not only that. By the time they decided to make her into a villain, that's another character who turned into a villain, and I fuck off DC. Just fuck off.
But DC's getting better. I think that they've started to realize, like, hey, you know what happens if you pay attention to your readers and give them what they want? Oh, look, they will read your comic books again.
Oh, surprise, surprise, Marvel. Maybe you should actually take notes from. Just like, I mean, that October 2016 sales was, good God, that was embarrassing. Like, only top 50, only 10 from Marvel. Jesus Christ.
Was their top, in October, were their top 50 and 10?
Yeah, only
range
10. No. Top 50,
Oh.
only 10 from Marvel, and 49 of them from DC.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, honestly, that Marvel's doing so poorly, and it's like, you gotta understand, guys, like, this is not working. It's clearly not. You have an issue. You need to fix it, and they're not fixing it. Like, that's the thing. Like, every once in a while, they will allow something cool to come out, like Ultimate Squared or whatever you want to call it, and like Nova, a good book, and then it's like it gets overwhelmed by just absolute garbage. They don't want to put out anything good.
Yeah. Oh, someone said Cass apparently should fight Saya with autism.
I would love to. Actually, I would like to Cass to fight. Oh shoot, what's her name from Avengers Academy?
Who? Avengers Academy? Oh no,
from Avengers Academy. It would have been.
Wait, was it Avengers Academy? Was basically the Teen Titans version of the Marvel?
They've done that many times, but what's her name? Finesse. I would like, because Finesse actually, I think, is diagnosed autism, so I think that Cass should fight Finesse. That would be cool.
I'm still a little baffled on how Cass, because I've seen panels of Cass like with a speak bubble, which that sort of implies that she speaks, but she's using sign language, or
it was essentially like when she first got introduced to them, because it was like a whole weird convoluted thing how she got introduced, but she barely understood any English because she was raised by ninjas, or essentially to only be able to do to read body language. So yeah, they kind of just ran over that in the original run. They were like, it was like one issue she couldn't speak anything, and then like 2 issues later she could speak pretty much fluent English. It was terrible. It was very poorly handled.
Yeah, that one needs to be poorly handled. She's best Batgirl next to Stephanie. Stephanie is amazing, and
Stephanie's really cute. Steph is cute. I like her being like the when I think about Bat Family, it's like I like being Steph, like the really hyper active sister who's trying to like pull everybody in, and everyone else is so they have so many issues with each other that
she's basically
like Steph's like, come on guys, let's help you, the Bat Fam.
She's basically the heart of the team. Like, I love how even Damian Wayne, like the kid who is fucking like, even Damian is starting to like mellow down on her. It's like, yeah, I don't really mind. Just like she brings him into this freaking I don't know, it's like jumping, I don't know, was it a dome where you can just a trampoline dome or something? I forgot what you call it. So and they're basically having fun, and she asks, "Are you having fun? I see you're smiling." And she's teasing basically Damian, and I was like, "No, I'm not smiling. What are you talking about?"
No. It's so cute. And I also think it's cute the way that Damian hates Jason a little bit. I love that. Like, because they're both kind of the outcast.
I think Damian hated Tim more than Jason. I thought Damian hated Tim more.
Oh, yeah. No, Damian despises Tim. But he has like this love-hate relationship with Jason, because they're both the outcast black sheep that I like.
Yeah. Yeah. I
love Kathy. Kathy Kane is my favorite Batwoman. She's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, Kathy Kane is amazing. I like that she takes her own identity as a Batwoman instead of replacing one of the Batgirls, because I think Batgirl should be young. It should be young. Should be given to young characters. Batwoman, like Kathy is freaking soldier. She's a freaking soldier, and
yes, she's like I would compare this to Marvel. Kathy Kane's a fantastic character, a female with a military background. Compare that to Carol Danvers. Holy shit. Carol is such an annoying, terrible character.
Oh, Carol. What's going on with Carol?
I hate her. She's so boring. I despise Carol Danvers. I've never liked her. I don't know what they would have to do for me to like Carol Danvers. You'd have to do something real interesting with the character, because other than that, I despise her. I always have. It's like I've always liked Monica Rambeau. Like, you could be Captain Marvel. That's cool with me. I loved her in Next Wave in particular. That was some amazing shit.
Oh, Next Wave was amazing. Like, oh
I know,
god,
right?
like Get more next wave, please. For God's sake, that was it was a lot.
Best thing ever written.
Yeah, it's been a while since I read that thing. I just forgot. Oh, glad you reminded. I should probably reread that thing. It was great.
Yeah, but it's like, why isn't like? Oh, and here's the thing I just saw, because apparently now in the new Captain Marvel series, the one that's currently ongoing, Monica's not going to be in the next issue. As like, are you going to bring up the fact that Monica's a way better Captain Marvel than you, Carol? Because Carol's done nothing right. She's just murdered a bunch of people. She's ruined everything. She's been a terrible Captain Marvel.
Are you aware of the event that happened in Avengers 200?
Probably not, but I might be aware of it, but
no, I don't know. I forgot who was it, but was it Carol Danvers or was it someone else who she basically got impregnated by this?
Yes.
Yeah, that was that event in Avengers 200 where she's got impregnated by this guy from apparently from the future who impregnated her, and she like
yes,
it's fucking complicating.
Yeah, and then it ended up being kind of like rapey, and
yes,
it was a whole weird thing. Yeah, Carol's a terrible character. She should really not exist. She can exist, but could she please go back to like, I don't know, way far away? She's the worst. I would much rather Monica Rambeau be the face of feminist Marvel. That's what you want to do. Make it Monica Rambeau, the strategist, because that's what she is. She's a strategist, and that's like, hey, that's interesting. Could you make it her?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna make some woman Captain Marvel, like, could it be the interesting one? Please.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get to the chat for just a little bit here. Since you absolutely love Jason, what do you think of Red Hood and the Outlaws?
The first one that was published under New 52, or the current one?
The first one.
I liked them both.
Oh, really?
I did like them both. I liked Roy Harper being in it. Roy's another like really favorite character of mine that you don't get to see very often, because Speedy is one of those characters where it's like, well, DC really fucked you in the 80s. Literally, you got AIDS. So,
become a drug addict and got your arms chopped off.
Yeah, he got really screwed over.
Oh,
Roy Harper.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel so bad.
I just, oh my god. So yeah, I get real Bay over Roy. So I was like, Roy's in it. That's great. I didn't even mind the Starfire stuff, because I was like, Corey, it makes sense for a lot of things that happened in the New 52 reboot, and I like the new one too. The current one that's being written, I haven't read it consistently, but I've been okay with it. I like Red Hood, and I like Jason Todd enough that if it's decently written, it only requires me to really have like a modicum of decent writing for me to be like, I'll enjoy this book about Jason Todd.
Oh yeah, because my issue, I read the first issue and it just didn't really click on me, because Starfire has a. I don't know if it's canon or not, but I think it would be so much better if I would be so.
Oh, we're talking about the New 52.
Yeah,
the New 52 Red Hood.
No, the
okay.
New 52.
Yeah, I'll explain it. I got a real good explanation.
All right.
Okay, so the problem with the New 52 thing is that like Starfire, she forgets. Okay, the idea is that she fucked all these other guys. But you see that in the Wolfman and Perez run, essentially. The first time Starfire is introduced is that she shows up in the very first issue of the Wolfman Perez Teen Titans issue. She shows up, she makes out with Dick because she absorbs language
I don't
by making out with him.
I don't think it was a make out. It was just a kiss. Like the...
Yeah, it was a kiss. Yeah, okay. All right, so she kissed. She make out with him. I'll give you that. The idea is that... Dick dumped her in the New 52. The premise is that Dick dumped her, and she was so despondent because of the way that her species reproduces. They pair bond for life. So she pair bonded with Dick, and then he dumped her, and then she went basically psychotic. And was just like, I don't remember anything anymore. Now this is the explanation. Who was the writer on this now? It was Loa. No, what I'm saying. It starts with an L. Shoot. It's right on the tip of my tongue. The writer of that one, of New 52, Red Hood and the Outlaws. And the idea was that like she was trying to hide her own insecurities behind promiscuity.
Okay. All right.
It was based on your reading though. I wanted to like the series enough that I could be reading too much into it. But if you continue to read the series, it was because she ended up in a 3-way kind of relationship with Roy, and
Yeah.
or actually she ended up more in a serious relationship with Roy than she was with Jason.
Yeah. Because if I would honestly, if I would be the one doing it, I think I would replace Starfire with Blackfire.
Yeah, Blackfire is a really interesting character too, but she ended up she was in Red Hood and the Outlaws in the
Oh, really?
New
All
52 series. Oh yeah, several times because they went to their planet and stuff.
right.
Yeah, it was neat.
Oh, I thought because I just think that Starfire's character would be so much better if it was Blackfire. Because if it was Blackfire, because maybe I don't know, maybe because I just grew up with the Teen Titans cartoon, so my perception of Starfire from the comics should be radically
You
better.
have the kawaii weeaboo perception of Starfire. See, that's not how she's ever been. Like she's always been innocent, but she's never been like as kawaii as she was in the TV show.
No. I get it. No, she's never been like a sex whore, basically.
It was like she was trying to Lobdell. That was it, Lobdell.
Oh,
that one. That read that wrong.
Oh.
And sorry, it takes me a minute. No, she never was like a whore, but it was more like she was trying to hide her fears that she had regarding Dick.
Oh.
And fears regarding relationships because her race can only mate once ever. And it actually was a huge issue in the comics years and years ago because she and Dick were engaged. This is before more recent crises, I should say. And so how many 5 reboots since this?
How many crises on DC are there? I just forgot. I lost track.
Yeah, it's really easy to it's very hard to keep the shit in order. But yeah, Dick and her were engaged, and essentially he went and he fucked Babs. And broke up their relationship. And it was like, oh, I can never love anyone else because my species pair bonds for life. Thanks, Dick.
Jesus Christ, that actually, I actually feel sorry for her.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible when you actually read it. It's awful.
Look, oh God, oh yeah. Just a quick one. A little bit of pain to Roy Harper's freaking entire psychic was when Leanne died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Poor Roy. I love Roy. He's really gotten the shittiest of all. I don't know. Here's the question: did he or what was the second one? The next Speedy after him, the girl one who had AIDS.
Maya. Queen.
Yeah.
Maya Queen. Yeah, Maya Queen.
Did he having his daughter get killed? His like 2-year-old daughter. Which is worse, getting your 2-year-old daughter murdered or having AIDS? What? Thanks, DC. What a fun time! I love reading comic books.
Yeah. I forgot. I think. Was it? It was in. Was it Rise of Arsenal? I forgot. They basically explored a lot. They basically explored how Roy got his arms chopped off at Rise of Arsenal. And yeah, it was such a traumatizing event. And yeah, zombie ghost daughter. What the hell was that?
Yeah, it's some fucked up shit. Roy. Actually, there's my two favorite scenes. If I'm going to talk about death scenes, or I should be more accurate, funeral scenes in DC. There's 2 of them.
All right.
There's the one where Roy Harper is burying his daughter, and the entire Justice League shows up, and they're all like acting sad, and Roy's like, "You assholes! You never gave a fucking shit about me." And then there's almost the exact same scene, which is between Booster Gold when Ted is being buried. And they're all standing there like crying, sad faces. And he's like, none of you guys gave a shit about Ted. You dicks in the Justice League. None of you ever gave a shit about Ted. And now you're all here, we're so sorry Ted's died. Those are the 2 best funeral scenes in DC. Some real good stuff. When they can point out the hypocrisy of the Justice League, because it always happens whenever a character dies in DC. The whole Justice League has to show up in black and pretend to be sad.
Wait. The Roy Harper thing. The entire Justice League didn't show up in black. They showed up in their costumes, which made the funeral a lot.
They showed up. Well, they did it. I did it at Ted Kord's funeral too. Yeah, they don't show up in black even. They show up in their fucking brightly colored costumes. Like, well, we're so sorry your daughter got raped and murdered, because she did get raped first, by the way. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Fuck off, assholes! Jesus Christ! Like, this is not okay.
Oh God! I just. it was like even Roy. It's clear that they just don't give a fuck because Roy Harper is the only one who is actually dressing in black. Everybody's like, everybody's like in brightly colored.
Yeah, I'm in
Superman.
my. I love Superman. That's the thing. Like, I feel sometimes like I'm the only person in the world sometimes who loves Superman, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love Superman. I love Superman pretty much in every way. He's like the most difficult character to do because he
Oh.
requires so much careful finesse. There's no other character that requires that level of finesse to do correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because everybody's been perceiving that Superman is like way too perfect and everything like that. So it's just
It's not. He's actually really
yeah,
flawed.
yeah, he is really
And
flawed.
the most interesting thing about that to me is that like you're talking about an alien god who wants more than anything else to be one of us. Isn't
Yeah,
that fucking interesting? That's amazing. That's a really interesting concept.
yeah,
It just does not get handled well at all.
yeah. I'm surprised that they haven't put in any sorts of immigration or political
Oh,
agenda.
please.
Oh,
Oh, they have though. They have though. I've seen that online where it's like Superman was an immigrant. Like, fuck off. Are you serious?
yeah, yeah. It's not argument, but even if he was an immigrant, he's trying to adapt. So he's like,
Yes.
he's like way better
Yes.
than most. He's way better than most. He's trying to actually adapt to the situation. Like, literally say, I grew up in Kansas, so I'm not gonna be.
Right. It's that's the thing that's so cool about Supes is that like okay, he's the antithesis of Batman. I'm not a Batman fan, as I've said.
Yes,
I am a
yes.
huge Supes fan. I'm a
Huh.
huge Supes fan because Superman is this idea of they're mirror images of each other. So for Batman, um, uh, Bruce Wayne
Mhm.
is the mask that he plays and pretends to be.
Yes, yes.
Batman, the
His true personality.
obsessive psychopath
Mhm.
is who he really is. That's his true personality.
He's a fascist, right? Batman.
Pretty, I don't know if you'd call him a fascist, but he's
Yeah.
an obsessive, crazy person. Whereas who Bruce Wayne is he's a god. That his body, everything about him is god tier. He's a literal god among man, and all
Clark
he
Kent.
wants to do.
Clark Kent.
But who he really is as a person is Clark Kent. Who he
yeah.
wants to be as a person is Clark Kent. It's he has the Kal-El thing is his persona that he can never quite fulfill because he's never known his life as a Kryptonian.
Yes.
And I love that. That's so it's a god who wants to be a man. That's way more interesting than a man who wants to be a god. Just in my opinion.
yeah. I can see where you're coming from. Since you're loving Superman, what do you think of the Man of Steel movies?
I hate them. They make me really upset.
Oh, I'm shocked.
They make me really upset. Why are you are being sarcastic? Because I really hate them.
No, I also don't like it. Interesting is first time I watched Man of Steel, I liked it, but then I didn't really understand Superman. Then I started understanding what Superman is, what is everything like that. Then watching Man of Steel again.
Terra. I went up in my Terra costume to see.
Oh, really?
Man of Steel. I love Terra, and she's like the only Superman related character I have a costume of.
Oh.
I went in costume to see Man of Steel, and I was like so hyper, and I could feel my face while I watched the movie just go from like pure joy to pure despair, as to realize Zack Snyder hates my favorite comic book character, or one of my favorite comic book characters. He hates him. Zack Snyder hates Superman. He very clearly hates him. He despises Superman. He thinks Superman is such a piece of shit that he would write that movie. Oh my god, it makes me sick. It really makes me angry.
Like I just like where to even begin with Man of Steel, to be perfectly honest. And someone even said,
I think you could
did I
just
go
sum it up.
Yeah, sorry.
Just sum it up from the freaking Pa Kent scene of no. I know you have superpowers. You could save me in 5 seconds, but don't because you're Jesus. Just.
Oh yeah, that scene was.
Do you want to know how to make Superman appear human? Do it the way the comics did it. Have Pa Kent die by a heart attack. There's nothing within his insurmountable power that Superman can do to stop his father from dying from a heart attack. Whoa, talk about powerful. That's a powerful comic. That's a powerful story. The fuck happened to Man of Steel? That's awful. That's garbage writing.
Yeah. Oh, the what's like a Batman v Superman is even more awful.
I hated both of them.
I hated both.
I honestly think Zack Snyder hates Superman. I think he does, and I think that his whole thing is that like he despises Superman as a character because he's one of those people who thinks that Superman is a Boy Scout with no character, with no personality, which is very
that sounds hypocritical, Matt. You yourself have no personality. What kind of personality you even have? Like,
it's disturbing though because it's like Goyer was the writer.
Yeah, Goyer
Snyder
was the writer.
directed it, but both of them I feel like just hate Superman, and it's like Superman. If you read something like Secret Identity, it's a fantastic comic. It's a standalone, and it's like, have you read it? It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great comic, and it's a standalone Superman comic that you don't need to know anything about Superman to understand or to appreciate. Why weren't they looking at shit like that, at how to understand Superman as a concept? And Superman is a really, we understand particularly where he came from his creators to, people who survived the Holocaust. You understand the people who created Superman. You can't figure this out, you assholes. You can't figure out where this character's coming from. Fuck off.
What was that story of Superman fighting against the super vigilantes? I forgot. There's a super vigilantes. Superman.
Kingdom Come?
No. It was Superman going against these group of like vigilantes. One of them is British. What was Superman versus I forgot the name. Basically Superman is fighting the parody version of that comic. Oh god, the parody version of what? I forgot. Basically he's fighting a couple of superpowered heroes. There are vigilantes. Basically, the superpowered heroes, they have this mindset they should kill everybody, and that killing people is the solution, and that Superman.
Sounds like Kingdom Come, but I'm not sure.
Was it Kingdom Come?
Well, Kingdom Come is like an alternate future situation where there's like a new age of superheroes.
What was I forgot? No, not All Star.
It's not All Star for sure. No,
not yes, Superman versus the Elite. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, yes, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, got it.
Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That one actually, I love that one mostly because the relationship between Superman and Lois Lane is it actually feels so cute, and they did it well. They did it really well. Superman doesn't have to bag Wonder Woman. Hello, DC. Like, he doesn't have to, like, coupled in with the most powerful freaking superhero in the other one. Just,
Oh, I hate Trinity shipping is the most disgusting thing on the planet. Trinity shipping should be illegal. I believe that anyone who rates Batman, Wonder Woman, or Superman in any sort of shipping environment, well, who wrote Kingdom Come again? Because he did that there. Was that Wade?
No, I only remember the artist though. I remember the artist being really good. I just forgot the name.
Yeah, Wade, you get a pass for me for Kingdom Come for your Trinity shipping. Other than that, no, you're not allowed to. I hated that about New 52. Oh, and it was so beautiful where Superman essentially got murdered at the end of New 52. Because
Mark
Superman
Waid.
Wonder Woman shipping is awful. No, Mark Waid did Kingdom Come.
Damn, I didn't expect that.
Have you not read Kingdom Come? It's great.
Yeah, Kingdom Come is great. I love the art though. Alex Ross is a great artist.
Alex Ross is really it's basically like looking at visual porn, like just eye porn. It's like, wow, this is beautiful. I don't ever want to look away from these images.
It's so there's something grand about it. Yeah. Yes.
Because every image looks like a painting. I don't know how he does it. It's astounding.
This is great. Yes. The Elite is basically do you know The Authority?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, The Authority. Was The Authority written by the same guy who wrote? Oh no, it was different. The same guy who wrote Wanted. No, because I feel there's a lot of vibe. There's a lot of same vibe to it. Oh god, someone is. Now I think we've talked a lot of comic.
Yeah, it's Ellis who did The Authority.
I think we're in a lot of comic book stuff, movies, or anything like that. We haven't got a TV.
Oh, well, okay, so I'm a little bit behind. I'm very far behind. I have not watched Jessica Jones. I haven't watched Luke Cage. I haven't watched Iron Fist. I've watched, like, the first episode of each one. If you can't tell, I'm a Daredevil fan. So I watched the day the first Daredevil show came out. I I took off of work. I didn't go to work, and I watched the whole show. And I have done that with the second season. I'm an enormous Daredevil fan. I really like the show.
Mhm.
I've been kind of too worried to watch any of the others. And it's partially like I don't care enough. I do like those characters, but I don't care enough to risk seeing them fucked up for me.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I've watched all of them. If you have, I've watched Daredevil first one, loved it. Second one, loved it. Jessica Jones season
second
one
was okay.
Second one, yeah, it's not as great as the first one, but it's good. Jessica Jones was all right. In the grand scheme of things, it was all right. I like David Tennant as the villain, the Purple Man. He is
right.
He's excellent.
As the Purple Man, I hope that he comes back into Daredevil and rapes.
Oh no,
Karen Page.
Let's just say
what that's what happens. He's supposed to rape Karen Page. He's supposed to rape her. I mean, that's what happened.
That would have been so awesome. Basically,
actually, like if you pay attention to Daredevil, you know enough about Daredevil comics. What looks like it's gonna happen, because they've done enough little like, I'll just throw you a little bone here. That so in the Daredevil comics, what happened is Karen Page, his secretary, she goes to LA to become a model or an actress, and then she ends up getting addicted to heroin.
Oh, was it the Daredevil Born Again storyline?
This is before Born Again.
Oh, before Born Again. All right.
And she gets addicted, or it might have been, now I'm forgetting, but yeah, she gets addicted to hard drugs. She ends up selling Daredevil's identity
to Kingpin. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, for money. And gets killed by Bullseye, whatever. And like, that's the kind of shit that's like, I want you to bring these really horrible stories that are like hard and terrifying and make them work well.
Yeah.
Make them actually work.
Yeah, bring Bullseye. Maybe.
Oh God, please.
Please bring Bullseye. I really want to see it. So, moving on from Marvel, have you seen any of the DC TV?
No. I've
Oh.
been trying to hide myself from it.
Oh, good.
I just saw some of the ads for Supergirl, and I was like, I've seen some of Flash. I liked Flash.
Yeah, Flash.
I watched the first season of Flash. Liked it a lot. It was Barry Allen. I liked it. He seemed like Barry Allen to me. I like Barry Allen. He's no Wally West, but he's good. I like it. Supergirl looked terrible. Now I could be wrong, but I just
Supergirl was terrible. Supergirl was terrible. I watched it. God. I just couldn't bear through it. It was terrible. And I was season 2 of Flash was good, but by the time they decided in Flash season 3, it would be a good idea if we're gonna do crossovers from Legends of Tomorrow, which was bad. I didn't like it. We're gonna do like tons of crossover between DC's Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow, and also Supergirl. We're gonna do all of these crossovers and everything like that. So I just I couldn't be bothered. I stopped watching The Flash after season 3 and haven't watched it ever since, because they decided that crossing over with the other shows that I don't want to watch is a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to watch a lot of stuff. It's just that I need to have the right person in charge of the right product or project, I guess you could say. Otherwise, I get too worried they're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I understand. I really hated it. Oh, by the way, did you know that they made Wally West? They made Wally West black. Yes.
Yeah, but I thought they brought it back though, so that now he's actually white again in what's it called now, where they're doing the new thing in DC.
Yeah. They did make Wally West black, both in the TV and the comics, except in the comics they made him white again. So
right, it doesn't really bother me though. Again, it's like if race doesn't matter. I love Wally West. I love who he is as a character. If his race doesn't change anything about him as a character, why the fuck would I care? Like the problem that I had with Jaime was that before New 52, he was just like, there was his Hispanic origin was only part of his character, was a very minor part. Doesn't mean it wasn't part of it, because it certainly was. The fact that he was so close to his family, and the way that their family dynamic worked, that was interesting. And then they made it so he's like, "Hey, hermano," and like he's like using like Spanglish all the time in the New 52. Then they've dropped that a little bit since then, but it's like, this is not why, like, you're ruining this character. Like him being Hispanic, it was a part of his. It was an integral part of his personality. Why do you have to ruin it like that?
Oh wait, was it Was it Jaime? I don't know because I've only watched the Young Justice version of Jaime.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Okay.
was the Young Justice Jaime closer to the 52 version, the newer one, or the older one? Because I
Yeah, the Young Justice version was an affront to the character of Jaime.
up front.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I really disliked it.
Oh
I
yeah.
hated how he acted in Young Justice. And here's the thing, like, because I was so hyped about Young Justice because he was in it, and they had like a statue of Ted Cord in the their
Yeah,
base.
I hated it.
And I was like, oh my god, Ted Cord. This is so happy.
Yeah.
But he does not act like that in the 2006 run. He doesn't use the Spanglish. He's just like a normal kid.
Mm-hmm.
And not always anything weird about using Spanglish, but they made him really cringy and annoying in Young Justice, which I didn't like at all.
Yeah. They throw in Spanish terms here and there, like they just,
which is fine, but they didn't do that in the comic. It's like, because originally, like, him being Hispanic, it was certainly a part of his character because his family was all Hispanic and they had a certain culture to them, right? And the place where he was growing up was in New Mexico, I believe.
Yeah.
So it made a lot of sense, but it wasn't like that was the dominating feature of his character. And then in Young Justice, it felt like that was the only thing that mattered. It was really shitty.
Like yeah, just when I saw that when they showed the statue with Ted Cord, they also showed Jason Todd was there.
They did, yes.
Jason Todd was also there. Like it's like maybe a little bit of Easter egg for you DC fans out there who couldn't really figure out to it. Ted Cord, like I hated Young Justice ever since they did the 5-year time jump. Like 5 years is way too goddamn far.
I kind of liked because it made Dick become like
the
adult.
Yeah,
like
Dick,
that.
Yeah. Dick becoming Nightwing is good, but that doesn't mean that it gets so convoluted. Like it's basically Tom Clancy, the DC series. The
more fucked up shit was like Martian. What's her name?
Miss Martian.
Miss Martian being a slut, being a horrible bitch. That was awful.
Yeah,
like her just being a prostitute essentially, or at least a what's a nice way to say that?
The romance in general is not that great.
Just getting right on Khan's dick. I don't know. He's 3, you horrible pedophile. Get off.
Oh my god. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Like, the romance in general wasn't that great. The Young Justice, I think they didn't really do it. Didn't really do it well. In terms of in terms of romance, I think DC hasn't done anything that was like what was the most notable romance, the most notable ships on DC that is what do you call it? Maybe
that I would ship Ice and Guy Gardner.
Who?
That would be my Ice and Guy Gardner Green Lantern. That's my number 1 DC ship. See, that's like how obscure I'm talking about. Yeah, she doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh, right. Season 3 is having another time skip. Oh yeah, they're gonna make a season 3 of Young Justice.
Oh god, they are. They're gonna actually bring it back.
They're gonna bring it back, and I don't know whether or not they're gonna bring it to Netflix or maybe other channels or anything like that. They're still doing Justice League Action though, which I haven't watched. Heard it was good.
Yeah. DC is doing better though overall. They have fallen less into the well of the social justice bullshit. And like I said, maybe they were doing it 5 years ago with New 52, but they've cleaned themselves up a little bit.
Yeah, DC has done it. DC has done social justice SJW cringy stuff, like Wonder Woman saying this lasso will not stop mansplaining.
God, it's so terrible. It makes me sick.
Yeah, so what you're saying here is this lasso will not stop people telling the truth. Yeah, no shit. Fucking good god, like it is.
That's a good point. Aquaman and Mera are a good DC power couple. That's a good point.
Aquaman and who?
Mera. Yeah. I was at I was there. I was at Baltimore Comic Con 2011, 2012, where Didio said that no DC couples were allowed to be married. And I raised my hand because it was when he basically was saying why J.H. Williams' Batwoman was not allowed to be married to her waifu because
Uh-huh.
he was like, well, no DC main characters are allowed to be married because of whatever.
Oh.
And I said, excuse me, you've been running Aquaman now for over a year, and he's been married to Mara the entire time. So I think you fucked up. And of course, I didn't really get responded to. Thanks, Dan.
That is amazing. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're. Oh wait. Someone called. Senpais are ignoring us. Was it Tempest? Was there like how many Aqualads are there? Was there like 2?
Yeah, there have been multiple Aqualads, but Mara, like, oh geez.
What was?
It's very hard to talk about Aquaman continuity because Aquaman has had a very.
Yes, Mara is Aquawoman. I know.
Aquaman in and of himself has had a very complicated like comic book history as a character. He's been like 3 different people entirely, so it's very difficult to talk about Aquaman. But I was so pissed off that Dan Didio was like, no DC main character can be married because of our fucking bullshit. It's like, did you forget about these characters you've been writing for a year? You forgot about them? They've been married the whole time. Fucking dick. I hate Didio. Jesus, what an ass.
All right, so if you play games, any of the, have you played Injustice?
Yeah, barely. I didn't like it. I didn't like it as a fighting game. I certainly didn't like it from a story perspective.
Oh yeah, because Superman goes.
Yeah. See, okay, I'm a Superman fan. I get mad about shit like that.
Yeah, I get it. So I didn't like the story as well, even if I like the premise of Superman basically going freaking nuts, go full Hitler mode.
It's a good premise, actually. It's a good premise.
Yeah.
But Marvel is terrible. Terrible. But yeah, I knew the premise, and I.
You do not mention that. Oh my
Marvel.
God! Someone in the chat. You do not mention
Marvel.
that. You do not mention that. Don't. Good God, that I am. Oh fuck! I'm triggered. I am so fucking triggered.
It'll really see if you've read it. It'll trigger the shit out of you.
Oh,
I am thinking about it.
I am fucking triggered. I have PTSD Vietnam flashback on that fucking thing. Fuck
That's
me.
such a nightmare.
Oh God.
Marvel is probably one of the worst things ever published in the entire universe.
Oh God.
It's such a bad, horrible thing.
God, no, just no. So
yeah, Animal Man having kids also was a good New 52 title, but they dropped that too. Yeah, oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that Animal Man was married and had at least a daughter. Mm-hmm. In New 52, and Dan Didio said no no DC character could have a spouse. To preventing J.H. Williams from, because J.H. Williams was just like, hey, I've always wanted to write Batwoman. Do you mind if I just write this character? And they were like, no, can't do that.
Oh God, Senpai's triggered. Screw you guys. Screw you guys. You guys are awful. Oh God. Oh, I can't. I just can't. Like next to. Oh, there are certain comics that I just don't want to be mentioned again.
Marvel is one for sure that you don't want to ever have to think about.
No, I don't want to think about that. No, I don't think about that. The 6th issue, technically 7. Okay, not gonna think about that. No.
No, just hide it in like a memory well.
Yeah. I have a hammer right next to me. I'll probably smack my head.
No, don't. Oh, actually, you know what? That would probably work. So see if that works.
Yeah.
Just beat your head in with a hammer, and then maybe you won't remember Marvel anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we have been streaming for quite a while now. It's been I'm just gonna close this one with this. This really stupid article that someone. Do you play Overwatch?
Oh yeah.
Oh good. So here it is. I sent you it.
Okay, hang on. Let me get it. Oh, it's Mike. Good.
Yeah, good. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, God damn it. What? Oh, no. You're joking.
You are absolutely
This can't
joking.
be real.
Yeah, it can't be real. So, guys, we're going to close this one with this cringy ass.
This can't be real.
You are fucking... Oh, God. Like Overwatch police officer diva skin inspires heated fan debate over cop brutality. Fucking what?
No, what? Like she's in like a cute little adorable costume, like police like it's like a Japanese cosplay style
Yeah,
police costume.
yeah. Stop.
It's crude, insensitive reminder of the brutality Americans face at the hands of police every day. Pardon you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus H. Christ. This is unbelievable.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this. So, is the Officer Diva skin just a cute reimagining of one of his heroes, or is it a tone deaf? I'm sorry, what?
No, you're a fucking insane person.
Fuck off. Oh,
Tim.
Oh, God. Okay.
Mulcairn? Tim Mulcairn. Go fuck. Oh, that looks like a woman. She's gender confused.
that is so triggering. The Overwatch...
Look at it. What do you call this person? Is Tim really a man? Is Tim a lady? I don't know.
I'm not gonna zoom into the face. You guys should check.
Don't do it.
You guys should just check it out. I think I linked it in the description. Oh, yeah. Look, a fan art of Diva being a cop looks really cute. Then someone came in. Someone so butthurt triggers like, I see your ugly ass police officer Diva, and I erase you. Actual canon Diva. Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Jesus Christ.
That Tumblr Diva is blacker than Tim Duncan. Oh, fucking. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, the social justice strikes again. They're gonna strike to every single part. They're striking to Bill Nye. They're gonna strike to everything.
This is unbelievable though. Like this is so. She's dressed like a airport cop. You know what I mean? Like just like
yeah.
Fake police. I can't understand this.
Fake police? That sounds lewd.
Yeah, she's dressed like a stripper who shows up. You're like, hey,
oh yeah.
Why don't you show up at the party? And you'd be like, wee woo, the police are here. And then you come in and you just rip your entire outfit on. That's what it looks like. That's the level of cop that this looks like. Of stripper level.
That's very sexy though.
If Diva showed up at my house and stripped for me, that would be great. But you know.
Oh God. Good God. Like ever since this
What's this horrible correlation thing? What the fuck?
Yeah, ever since this and Bill Nye, I don't know what the fuck happened with Bill Nye.
Oh, I just released my video about it, man.
Yeah, I watch it. I watch it.
Oh, you did? It's 30 minutes. It's some mad shit show stuff.
Oh,
it's basically just me complaining for fucking 25 minutes about how Bill Nye's not really a scientist.
Yeah, I like you doing it. The reason why I bring it on to stream is because apparently I watched the entire video and my entire mind was like, Jesus Christ, I just really want to be a statistician right now.
It's not fun. It's basically like wanting to kill yourself every day.
Yeah.
It's like
now, what you do that?
Understand?
One comment said
statistics.
One comment
statistics. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. One comment said that like they just you are the first statistician that I met that doesn't want to kill themselves.
Well, he was wrong. I certainly do. No, it's so hard because like when you see people misrepresent statistics, it's like wow, the barrel of that fucking shotgun looking real inviting right now.
Okay.
You know, people who have no clue, who know nothing about statistics, get online.
Yeah. I also. Okay, so I think we've talked quite a lot about comic book stuff, mostly.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like an hour and a half. Hell yeah, dude.
It's been an hour now, so it's been really damn fun, guys. So it's an hour and 30 minutes, in fact. So
yeah.
Bill Nye, the chill out guy. Bill Nye, maybe you guys can give me the best Bill Nye name that you can. The best Bill Nye pun that you can think of, because everybody's been doing
yeah, every video has a different. I've seen like so many. It's like most of them are like Bill Nye the Lion guy or Bill Nye the SJW guy. So, I liked my Bill Nye the Bachelor's degree. I because it's like, that's like, you don't have, how dare you, motherfucker, try to tell me you're a scientist, because by the way, you can be very smart and very good at science while having nothing more than a bachelor's or having no actual degree. But don't pretend you're a PhD when you're not, because it makes PhDs really angry.
Bill denying science, the science guy.
Oh, that's great. Bill denying.
Bill denying the science guy. Bill Nye the sellout guy. Bill Nye the gender studies guy. Bill Nye the woke guy. Bill Nye the cock.
It's good.
Bill Nye, what the fuck?
He is the science goy, at least, if nothing else.
Science goy. Oh
yeah, you can at least make the Jew joke, because he is a Jew, so you can at least make that joke. Or I don't know if you're allowed to make that joke anymore.
Bill Nye the anti-science guy. Bill Nye the spectrum guy. Bill Nye the Nazi.
He's definitely on the spectrum. He's definitely on the spectrum. He talks a lot about spectrums.
Wait. Wait, okay. So if Nazism is a spectrum, can a Jew be a Nazi? And how much spectrum does it take?
Well, ask Magneto.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So,
can a Jew be a Nazi? Ask Mags. Mags probably knows.
Magneto. Magneto can be a Nazi.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right, so
anyway,
yeah,
this was a fun time, dude. It's really cool to hang out with you.
Yeah, it's been really good. So I think we're just gonna end the stream right now, guys. Sorry for all of you. Just like this one guy who said, "Oh, I just came in when the party ended." Oh, too bad.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But, hey, it will be up, correct?
Sorry,
so
it will be saved, and you can rewatch the entire thing. So thank you guys so much for joining in the stream. Thank you, Aydin, for joining in.
Thanks, appabend. It's been really cool. I love your content.
Yeah,
awesome to talk to you, man.
Yeah, love your content too. Anyway, for those of you who hasn't been subscribed to Aydin, she's in the description down below. Go ahead, check her channel out, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.